Hey guys, this is kind of a get ready with me, but I already did my makeup. So I'm just trying to do my wild hair, my unkept hair. I washed it yesterday and didn't even brush it. I just tried it. This is what happens. I don't have straight nor curly hair. I have wild mane hair, out of control hair. So if you see me looking this way, I'm looking in the mirror. I really want to run down to the farmer's market again and get more pineapple tamales. Pineapple tamales, they're so good. And the other day I made some fresh in the crock pot pinto beans. They're nice and they would go good with some tamales. The tamales are like this big, which is good. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my hair. I've got my old Chi, Faithful Chi. I've had it for years. And this I got from Sally's. It is something. I don't have my glasses, so I don't know. What I like to do is just smooth pretty much the top layer a little bit with the flat iron, just to kind of tame that wild fucking bullshit I got going on here. I don't really like to take it to the ends because I like to keep the ends soft and with as least split ends as possible. A good friend of mine who's a photographer sent me a message asking if he's ever in town if I would model for him. And maybe this might surprise you, but it surprised me that he would ask me, because I don't feel like I'm gorgeous and like model material or anything like that. See, I have insecurities that when I'm looking at my reflection, I see a lot of the negative things that I think can be fixed or that are not symmetrical, or you know, they can be enhanced or whatnot. I see these things in me, and yet I take a ton of selfies and I make videos and put my face out there, but yet I'm insecure about my looks. I can see what I do like about myself, and I will enhance them in ways with makeup and overlining and stuff like that. I don't do any kind of injections or anything because I don't like needles. I don't like pain in my face. I could take pain in other parts of my body on my face. I'm a big baby about that. So what I'm going to do is roll some curls. I just hold it for a few seconds, and I'll probably go over that one again. The desired look is to have fullness and loose curls, kind of like Betty used to have those loose waves. Speaking of Betty, so I was surprised that he, you know, would ask me. I was very honored, like, oh hell yeah. And then I did tell him that I was insecure, and my insecurities stem from childhood, of course, being teased all through school, being made to feel inferior, and in my height, in my features. I was an easy target because I was so meek and small. And it's like Lord of the Flies at schools. Everybody's trying to make it to the top of the pile. Even at a very young age, I could see that. And I never bullied anybody because I was one that got bullied. So I had these insecurities, plus, I don't know, my mom made me feel pretty, but I didn't see my mom that much. She was always at work. So I was raised by grandparents. And one in particular, my grandmother wasn't very nice. I've talked about that before. I never felt pretty. Like, just never felt pretty. And then, of course, I was a late bloomer, so I really didn't feel pretty. So usually if I take selfies, or if I'll record like I am right now, and then later I look at it and I feel like I don't look right, I will delete the whole thing and just never post it. I don't really reshoot. I just get over it, I get depressed, and I don't post it. But, you see the pictures that you do see, like on Instagram, Facebook, my thumbnails. Those are after taking so many. I finally find like the angle that I like. I just have to go through a lot before I can settle on something that I think is, I don't know, pretty. And I annoy myself, so I can imagine how annoying I am to like Dare. He's always trying to take pictures, and I just kind of give him a hard time because like I want to be able to okay them, you know, and then I don't want him to see when I have bad pictures because then it's embarrassing. I just have insecurities. I'm trying to work on them. I really am. Like, just being aware of it is huge, and then like wanting to change that and not just be like unwilling. So anyways, I'm working on it. Didn't you guys go through that? I know we're all insecure in one way or another, but do any of you guys get that way? Seriously, like where you have to take so many pictures before you settle on one? And no matter what somebody says, trolls, whatever, they want to talk shit, it's like after so many years of being bullied on the playground and whatever by catty chicks, it's like now as a 46-year-old, I'm already like my own worst critic, so it's like you can't tell me something that I don't either agree with or have agreed with in the past or something. And please, I don't want to come off like I'm like really the sad case. I'm okay. I just am aware that I act fucking ridiculous sometimes in my head. Like I know I'm a rational person, so I know that it's lame, but it's like the control freak in me. Apologies in advance if this is like a derailing fucking train wreck of a video, because we 420'd it before 420. And then I got the effects going on here. I always say, okay, let's not do 420 till I'm all ready for the day, at least, you know. But then there's special occasions and shit happens. So anyways, so I'm continuing to put the barrel iron through my hair. I'm almost done. And then I'll figure out what I'm going to do with the bangs. I'm dressed retro today, so I kind of want to keep that look going. It doesn't look right when I've got modern hair with retro clothes. It just, gotta pick an era and stick with it. I've been doing some treadmill running. I'm really trying now consciously, like more than ever, to tone my shit up, because although I'm lean and I fit in an outfit and all that, I have a little bit of the wiggles going on. I ain't gonna lie, I have a little bit of the wiggles, so I'm trying to make it a little bit of less of that and a little bit more tone. So I've been treadmilling it. I've been going through this book. I can't remember the title, but it is an old exercise book of dares he's had. It's from like the 70s or 80s. And it's a couple, and they're very much fit. And they've got these like programs of what you do week 1 through 12 or something like that. 12 weeks to a better body or something. I don't know. It tones stuff up. You don't really need that much equipment, but your basic things, and we have that. So I've been doing a lot of it. I don't do it like verbatim, like I don't follow it to a T, but I follow most of it. I take steps from it. Yeah, I think I'll do that like waterfall bang. I'm sure there's a name for it, but I make up my own names for things. So, back to the semi-subject. I really do have like body dysmorphic disorder to an extent. Not to a large degree, or else I would be a plastic surgeon nut in my face and all that, and I'd look like the lion woman. I don't have it like that. Like I don't do any fillers. I don't do any of that, which I'm kind of proud of, because not that I'm really judging anybody negatively for what they do, because I don't really pay attention to what other people do, first of all, when it comes to that kind of thing. Like, I'm not, I don't know. I got my tits done twice, so what can I say about people doing these things besides it's not vegan? But then again, I'm sure getting my tits done wasn't vegan, but I wasn't a vegan back then. But having said all that, I probably would get them done again because I hate them. And I really want to, oh yeah, the bangs, I'm going to mess with it a little bit. I really want to get these made smaller because they're just obnoxious. I'm tired of it. I want workable tits. Okay, so this is the part where I don't look at tutorials. I really should. How to do this look, where it's like all waterfalled out, but I don't know how to do my hair. I really don't. I just pretend like I know how to do my hair. Keep saying I'm gonna do a rant video, and then I 420 it, and then I'm in a good mood. I don't want to rant about anything. I just want to have a conversation. Let's hold that a little bit longer. You see what I'm going for? Sorry I'm orange. This bathroom is really small and it's painted pumpkin spice, so just kind of put up with it. Like, a lot of the lighting in this house makes this look orange, like Oompa Loompas. I'm going to go ahead and use a little tease brush and add a little bit of volume to my bangs. Do I use any kind of styling aid in my hair? all I use is argan oil when it's wet. And sometimes I brush my hair and sometimes I don't. I only use a blow dryer if it's cold and just to get the most of the moisture out, you know, off my hair. And I like to let it dry naturally to try to keep it looking good and in shape, healthy. I feel bad for chicks that have hay for hair. It sucks. It's another reason why I let it grow out naturally and not dye it anymore, because I just don't like to add chemicals, even if it's natural. I just don't. That dye is just too much. It was a pain in the ass. Like, I used to dye it blue-black and then have like a blaze of my natural silver. But, you know, it still looks like I went and had my hair professionally, like, made streaks. But it's natural. That's the way it naturally grew out. Like, I went to the salon and had a special silver hair done. Yeah, I'm almost done here. So anyway, question of the day. You guys have insecurities about your looks? And if you do, were you teased as a kid? And if so, how long? Just a few times? Consistently for a whole grade? All through grade school? All through grade school, high school? Like what was it? What's the level of your anxieties and stuff? I'm trying to help myself to become more confident. I have to tell myself, girl, you're 46 years old and you don't look it. You don't put fillers in your skin and you really don't have very many wrinkles. You may have smile lines a little bit, but don't get wrinkles on your forehead. And so, bitch, come on. Get the fuck over your shit. So I just have to give myself pep talks like that. And work on it. So I guess if I just kind of rant about myself, it kind of helps myself in the long run, right? I'm going to put a little bit of this. It's cruelty free. A little bit of pomade on my flyaways right here. I have like little baby hairs on my bangs. Question of the day. Do you guys have insecurities too about parts of your face or your body or all of the above? And do you have issues with taking pictures or other people taking pictures of you? Do you feel insecure about that? Is this more common a thing with just people, or is this a traumatized kid thing? Or let's help each other. Let's help each other get over our shit. And this is about the end. Sometimes I'll put a little hairspray. Sometimes I'll pin it so it'll stop going like this and sticking in my lashes. Alright guys, thanks for putting up with me. And here's a complete look after the day. I have some high-waisted little capris. They're so cute. And I'll wear them with my black chucks. I go to the farmer's market. Alright, take care guys.